Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas, as we see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Florida Gators. Relay Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFB, and let's get it going. This playoff game is about to get underway. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards into the end zone. And he's stopping short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. So Florida's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. This is a team coming out here with a lot of confidence in front of an energized home crowd coming off that win last week. But there's a challenge today against this defense.
Yeah, great defense. It's going to be really exciting to see how this one plays out. And I think you're right. I think they did gain a lot of confidence coming in now at home in front of this crowd. Magical atmosphere. They got to take advantage of it.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. Trying to find some room. It's White. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Well, nice first down here by this running back. And what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
First down. We're going to throw the football. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Big moment of the opening drive. They face third down. Out of the gun now on third down. He's going to take off here.
Chris, the advantage there obviously was with the defense on third down and long. And they do a good job at taking away things downfield, but, man, you got to account for the quarterback taking off and running. Nobody does, so he gets big yards, and now he gives the offense a chance here on fourth down.
Oh, and he knocks it right through. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The Badgers offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's Hanson. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down mark. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And the Badgers will line up to punt it away. See if he can make a play on this return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. The Gators offense retakes the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. He's going to take off. He's got the first and still going. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
And it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Gets made on the out route. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Florida. Kicking team out for the PAT try.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Florida, 10, Wisconsin, 0.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Pre-snap motion from the offense. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch. Here we go. First and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. And they're trying to punch it in here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they come up second and goal from the 3. On second and goal, they hand it to him again. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line. After that big play to start the drive, they got close, but now it's third and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And he decides to just roll it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. And here's the handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down. The Gators will send the punt team onto the field. It's a low punt, won't travel very far. And they down this one just shy of the 40-yard line. And one final play before the end of the quarter. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, it's going to be a sack as the defense makes a play to wrap up this period. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. We come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Good enough for first down yardage. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. And the Badgers lining up here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. Pass hauled in inside the 15. Tackle made after a big gain. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. On the run, it's Hansen. Runner 28-yard line. Defense getting pushed back here. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Single back takes the handoff. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Didn't get there. Defense comes up with a third down stop. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. He was successful on his first try. This is just a chip shot from 21 yards out. And that one's straight down the middle.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense retakes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Off target with the throw, incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Defense is coming after him. He breaks free. Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down, though. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. And he get there on the ground. The Gators moving quickly down the field here.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And the Gators pick up enough for a first down. Gonna run it. It's Raymond. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
On the move now. Going to try to use his legs here. Ball carrier tackled there.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. And the running back takes the handoff. Oh, look at the quick cut. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back. Short pass finds the tight end. The Gators will try to keep this drive moving. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. And looking to throw now on first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Where's the snap? Looking to throw the ball. Using his legs here. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. 12th play of this marathon drive in the playoff, and they face 3rd and short. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18. The Gators trying to cash in here in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Running back with the football. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Gators.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
He'll return it from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? No press here. The defense backing away. Quick completion to the tight end. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. The completion makes it second and short. On the ground, it's Hansen. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Bringing pressure. Grab down the middle. It's Hansen. Brought down, but broken tackle. Produce a solid gain there. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking deep down the left side. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a huge gain there, but that's it for this period. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. And the Gators will kick this deep to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21. Second down after that run on the previous play. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the Badgers come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. The receiver grabs it. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. And the Badgers are looking to keep this drive going. That's reeled in. It's Brooks. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. Grab behind the line. It's Brooks. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. Looking to chuck it again. Finds his man. It's Brooks. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Third and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. He got it. The field goal's good. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Ball handed off. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. The Gators pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Across the 40. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass this time. The pocket breaking down. Quarterback looking to scramble. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. The pass rush closing in. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the 4th by going to the air. Running out of time in the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on the completion. So it's first and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can.
What a gain here.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Hold on a second. There's a timeout on the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. Another handoff to him on second and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
That makes the score Florida 24, Wisconsin.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. Difficult to win games kicking field goals. To cut into this lead, they got to find the end zone. And now the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Short loss on the play sets up second and long from the 18. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back.
And the best thing that happens here, Chris, is he gets out of bounds. Gives the offense a chance to regroup, huddle up, make sure they have the right call here for this critical fourth down.
The Here we go on fourth down. Tackle, but first down.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards, you pick it up, and now you've got another chance at points.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Offense facing a third and short from the 41, and they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and
a deep shot to the right. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Looking to throw it on first down. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. He's going to pull it down and run. Oh, he fumbles. And the defense comes up with the football.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Movement at the second level of the defense now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Over the middle, it's Brooks. The junior able to bring him down quickly. The Managers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it go quickly. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. The completion makes it second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. And the Badgers look to keep this drive moving. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Grab down the middle. It's Barry Johnson. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run. And the Badgers come to the line with first and goal. Back to throw again. Pressure is coming. That one is over everyone's head, beyond the end zone and incomplete. Okay, now it's second and goal from the 1. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of the play. And they cut into this lead now on third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. It'll be broken up in the end zone. That's a great play. Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on fourth and goal, we're going for the touchdown. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Oh, they've stopped him short. Play, and they will take over on downs now. Chewing clock with the running game. He's got the first and still going. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. And now it's It's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Gators will line up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. Grab behind the line. It's Raymond. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Finds room at the 30. Boom. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives. The semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Pasadena, California, in the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 4 seed in this playoff, the Florida Gators, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirkherm Street. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Gators offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. So here we are at the semifinal stage. The final 4 teams with a chance to win a championship. Every stage of the playoff, Kurt, a little bit more intensity, a little bit more pressure. And now the winner tonight can head off to the national championship game.
Yeah, it's unbelievable how much is at stake for both of these teams. And to me, what I've learned in watching these playoffs, the bigger that they've gotten, is that the teams are able to deal with the mental aspects of the game and deal with the challenges that come with that. Who can endure this pressure is the team that's going to have the advantage and eventually is going to advance to the national championship.
That's good for a first down near the 40. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first down, it's play action. It is intercepted. He's bringing it back. Now it's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, that one cost him. He's just trying to get something started here early in the game, trying to take a chance, but it backfires. The defense in great position to come up with that interception.
The offense gets a chance to start with a short field. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. The incompletion makes it 2nd down and 10 from the 27. Linebacker's trying to confuse this offense now. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Lacy. An exciting spin move that doesn't produce much of a gain. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Lacy. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up 1st down at the 15. Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Receiver in motion now. They'll run it here. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Caught in the backfield. It's Lacy. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Gators offense retakes the field. Defense is coming after him. Caught by the receiver. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play...
Here he goes. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And the Gators looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
And it's 1st and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important 2nd down call here.
And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker. They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The defense stops him there on the scramble, close to the goal line, but not in. Instead of a chip shot to tie the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their 1st timeout. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. Set up at the right hash mark, so a tricky angle here. And he's got it, no problem. And that will tie the game here. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And here's the return from inside the 5.
That return backfires on him. Now their offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap, really the back.
Taking a shot deep down the right side. Oh, the pass is picked off. He could go. Out past the 30. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick. Offense on the field will take over. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Here's a target, and it's complete. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. The Gators are in the red zone. Trying to run, it's Raymond. And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking right, this one caught. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. On the ground, it's Lacey. And tackled after a small pickup there. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. He's found some room at the 45. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Ohio State.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of 1. Let's check out the early stats so far. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The Florida offense retakes the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Going up for the first down with a 37.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a man. It's a quick catch. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength. The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. And the quarterback keeps it on the option.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some good yards himself.
This is the 6th play in the drive. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. And the Gators looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Gators. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And after the extra point, it's a 17-10 lead.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Play action here on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Only dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Good job here getting into the backfield and coming up with this sack here by the defensive line from the Florida Gators. And, Chris, you think about Florida, you think about defensive linemen, you think about an incredible history and legacy that they've had over the years. Start with Javon Kearse, the freak, what he was able to do. Kevin Carter, all the sacks he came up with. Dante Fowler, such speed off the edge. Even Derek Harvey, boy, he had an incredible year in 06 when the Gators won the national championship. And we're still
looking deep down the right side. And this is dropped. My goodness, he was wide open, took his eyes off the football. Second down after the incompletion. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Graham down the middle. It's Graham. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? The ball is loose. Scooped up with the defense. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage. Gonna run it. It's Ball. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Second down play coming up. They'll hand it off. Powers through. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The Gators looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Nowhere to run at the middle. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
And a throw for it on 3rd and goal. He's got it near the end zone. And he's down at the 3-yard line. So they're short on 4th down. The coach decides to trot out the field goal team. It was on target with his first attempt. This one just a chip shot from 20 yards away. Makes it look easy. And they add to their lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move-the-chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W.
Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Here's the second down play. Pulls it in. It's Graham. The Buckeyes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Off the play fake on first down. And the pass is incomplete. Second down play coming up for this offense. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to throw again. A deep shot right down the middle. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. The Buckeyes bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. He'll field the punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. First down, looking to throw the football. Physically defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22. Here's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. QB decides to keep it here, fighting off the defender. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. Becoming a solid drive. They get a first down right at the 49. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. The sure hands. It's Brown.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. They run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the Gators are in the red zone. Here comes a handoff. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Catch made, looking for the goal line. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there. The Gators hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. He fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. The try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Okay.